If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. To create inventory items in QuickBooks Online Plus, click the Settings button in the QuickBooks Online toolbar. Then click the Products and Services link under the Lists heading to open the Products and Services page. To add your first new product or service, click the Add an Item button in the Products and Services page to open the Product or Service Information pane at the right side of the window. Alternatively, after creating your first product or service, instead click the New button shown in the upper right corner of the page, and then select the item type to create from the drop-down menu that appears to open the same product or service information pane. First, type the name of the item into the name field in the Basic Info section of the pane. If needed, then select the type of item to create from the Item Type drop-down. The choices are Inventory Item, Non-Inventory Item, Service, or Bundle. An inventory item is a product you buy and/or sell directly and for which you need to track quantities. A non-inventory item is used for items you buy and/or sell but for which you don't need to track quantities. A service item is used for services your company provides to customers. A bundle item is used for items you sell together as a set. To create an inventory item, select the inventory item choice. Doing this changes the fields that appear in this pane. Optionally, if you use SKU numbers, enter the item SKU into the SKU field. Optionally, to upload a picture of the item, click the Add an Image button to open a System dialog box, which you use to navigate to the picture of the item and click it to select it. Then click the Open button in the dialog box to upload it. To delete the picture of the item if needed, hover over the picture in the pane and then click the Delete button that appears. If you use product and service categories to organize your items, select the desired item category from the Category dropdown. To create a new product or service category, select the Add New choice from the drop-down menu. Type the new category name into the Create Category pane that opens, and then click the Save button. The Inventory Info section of this pane only appears for inventory items. To track the quantity on hand, enter the initial quantity on hand into the Initial Quantity on Hand field as of the date you then select from the adjacent As of Date calendar dropdown. For new items not yet purchased, this value is often 0. If entering inventory on hand when creating a new QuickBooks company file, enter the amount of the inventory item you had on hand as of the start date of your company file for accurate accounting. Enter the quantity at which to reorder more of this item into the Reorder Point field. This is the minimum item quantity to have on hand. Then use the Inventory Asset Account dropdown to select the inventory asset account you use to track the value of these items when held in inventory. A basic inventory asset account is automatically created when you create your company file. You can also create an account in your chart of accounts to use a specific inventory asset account. However, if you create a new inventory asset account, it must be of the inventory account detail type. In the Sales section of the pane, type the description to show on sales forms into the Description field. You can enter the item's default sales price into the Price/Rate field. Select the income account you use to track sales of this item from the Income Account dropdown. This income account must be a Sales of Product Income Account detail type for inventory tracking to work. If needed, to change the item's sales tax setting, select a choice from the Sales Tax Category dropdown. If needed, to select a specific sales tax category, click the View All Sales Tax Categories link in this drop-down menu. To open a Select a Sales Tax Category pane, expand the desired category to view its options. Select the desired option button, and then click the Select button at the bottom of the pane to return to the main Add a New Product pane. In the Purchasing section of this pane, type the description to show on purchasing forms into the Purchase Description field. You can enter the item's default purchase price into the Purchase Cost field. This lets QuickBooks Online Plus enter this amount as the default price when buying this item. You can leave it blank if the cost of the item varies greatly, and just enter the cost at the time you buy it within purchase forms if desired. Use the Expense Account dropdown to select the account to which you attribute purchases of this inventory item. This account must be a Supplies and Materials Cost of Goods Sold account detail type for inventory tracking to function properly. If you have a preferred vendor from whom you buy the item, you can select them from the Preferred Vendor dropdown. To save the inventory item and close the pane, click the Save and Close button in the lower right corner of the pane. To instead save the inventory item and open another new pane to continue creating items, click the Save and New button instead. Alternatively, to cancel creating the inventory item, click the Cancel button and then click Yes in the confirmation prompt. Once you enable inventory tracking for an item, you cannot turn it off for that item. If you want to disable inventory tracking for an item, you must inactivate the item and create a new one. Inactivating an item will not affect previous transactions. Additionally, you cannot change historical account usage of inventory items if quantity on hand tracking is enabled. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.